Just days after the discovery of unapproved, unauthorized GM wheat growing in an Oregon field, a video was released from a customer in the UK who noted a box of imported U.S. macaroni and cheese that was marked with a warning label claiming the product contained GM wheat. Concerned, TrueStreamMedia.com phoned Kraft's customer service hotline to get some answers. Sadly, the company did acknowledge using GMO ingredients.
Your call is very important to us. As a part of our commitment to quality, this call may be monitored or recorded. For delicious recipes, cooking tips, and more, how can I assist you?
Yes, I'm going to be recording this call too. I just wanted to ask, there's a video going around on the internet that shows labels for your macaroni and cheese that are being imported to other countries from America that say that they contain genetically modified wheat. And I wanted to ask if you know anything about that or can confirm if that's the case.
I can definitely go ahead and assist you with that. Do you happen to have a barcode number or anything like that, or are you just speaking in general?
It's in general. There's video that's showing that consumers in the UK, when they go into grocery stores and they buy imported boxes of Kraft macaroni and cheese, that there's a label on the back of these boxes that says that the product may contain genetically modified wheat. And we don't have that here because we don't have labeling laws in America, but do you know if the product contains genetically modified wheat?
I can definitely go ahead and look that up. Do you mind if I place you on a brief hold while I research that for you?
No problem.
Thank you.
She's going to look that up in their GMO database?
Hello, ma'am?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for holding. I apologize about the delay. As far as if Kraft uses any kind of genetically engineered ingredients, some crops grown in the U.S., such as corn or soy, have been enhanced using biotechnology. So some of our products do contain biotech ingredients from these crops. As far as that, them being actually in Europe or UK or anything like that, Kraft products are in full compliance with all relevant regulations. For the few products that we relicense outside of the U.S. and Canada, decisions on whether or not to use biotech ingredients would be made on a market by market basis and depend on our understanding of consumer preferences, national regulations, labeling requirements, and production and distribution factors. The thing is that here in the United States, we do not have the exact information if the wheat is genetically modified in the macaroni and cheese. All I can tell you, and the only information we have here, would be that, yes, we do use it in some of our products, but I cannot say for sure whether it is in the macaroni and cheese.
Okay, well, ma'am, were you aware that there is no legal genetically modified wheat for sale on the market anywhere? It's not legally being cultivated anywhere. It's not approved for legal cultivation anywhere in the world, not even here.
No, I definitely understand what you mean, and we are at all regulations with the FDA. The only thing is that, like I said, I don't have the information on file or in the system showing whether that's true or not, or if we do use that, you know what I mean? I can't say that for sure. All I can let you know is that we do go by our FDA regulations, and we are up to date with that.
Okay, well, thank you. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you very much for calling Kraft Foods. You have yourself a great day.
The customer service representative read from the company's prompt regarding GMO ingredients without specifying which products contain them or which GM ingredients are used. Further, she admitted she didn't know if GM wheat was contained in their products.
We called Kraft's corporate office to get their take on the issue. Spokesperson Lynn Galea issued this statement via email. Genetically engineered wheat is not available for commercial use. We do not use GE wheat in mac and cheese or any other Kraft product. So anyone who is saying or implying there's GE wheat in Kraft mac and cheese or any other Kraft product is wrong. We don't export mac and cheese to the UK and have no authorized distributor there. The company that has applied this sticker is not authorized by Kraft to sell our products. They are not a customer of Kraft. They are getting the product from someone else and reselling our product in the UK. We're continuing to investigate, but because we are not dealing with authorized distributors of our products, we may not get to the bottom of this issue anytime soon. It seemed clear that GMO ingredients were likely present in the box, which is required to be labeled in the UK.
But what was the basis for the distribution company Innovative Bites specifically noting the presence of GM wheat, as this biotech ingredient has been tested but never approved for markets in any part of the world? We tried to contact Innovative Bites to get to the bottom of it, and found them linked to an address in the UK as well as an address in Phoenix, Arizona.
You have reached a non-working number. Announcement 14, switch 4182.
We found the corporate filings online for Innovative Bites based in Phoenix, Arizona, and traced the public records for the person listed on the documents. Numerous different phone numbers for both the company Innovative Bites. Looks like they're running this business out of an apartment.
That sounds safe.
As well as the individual listed on the corporate documents went unanswered.
How do people do business with this company if they never answer the phone anywhere?
Please leave a message for mailbox number 4.
Number after number went unanswered.
We're sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
No answer machine. Thank you.
Ultimately, we found Innovative Bites apparently linked with a website called americangrocery.co.uk and called the number listed on their website.
Please leave a message for mailbox number 4.
It too went unanswered.
753201284.
Kraft, as with other major conglomerates, has been involved in numerous controversies. Kraft Foods was recently served with a petition signed by more than 278,000 people demanding it stop using artificial dyes in the U.S. version of its flagship macaroni and cheese product, as yellow dye number 5 and 6 have been linked in studies with hyperactivity disorders in children, as well as cancer. Kraft sells an alternative recipe without these artificial colors in the UK.
Though more than 80 artificial color dyes were in use during the early part of the 20th century, government began more heavily regulating them. Currently, only 7 of those dyes remain legal for use in food, drugs, and cosmetics, but numerous independent studies have found health issues with these dyes as well, prompting bans in Europe and the UK as well as other parts of the world. In the United States, the FDA has considered a ban in recent years, but has yet to take action.
So what was Kraft's response? Representative Lynn Galea again emailed this comment to the press. We remain committed to offering choices. We already offer 14 varieties of mac and cheese with natural colors or no colors at all. At the same time, many people love the great taste of original Kraft mac and cheese just the way it is, so we'll continue to offer that choice as well.
With no labeling for genetically engineered foods in the United States and numerous chemical and artificial food additives put in our food, we're left to draw our own conclusions about what is healthy to eat and do our best to inform ourselves about the potential risks. People living in developed nations are so accustomed to going to stores and restaurants to get something to eat. Many of us have totally detached ourselves from the fact that this is the basic fuel we are ingesting to live, and we are trusting its safety to major corporations who, let's face it, are out simply to make profits. What is in the nourishment that sustains us is every bit as important as the other basic needs, like water, shelter, and clothing, necessary for our survival. It should be respected as such.
People need to take back control and reconnect with their food. The days of just shoving whatever in our mouths without reading labels and asking questions are over. When it comes to food, we should at least be able to pronounce every ingredient we put into our mouths and know what they are and what purpose they serve in our diets. The ownership of food is falling into fewer and fewer hands, resulting in more shortcuts based on economics and fewer decisions based on actual nutrition. Handing over our lives to the care of major conglomerates which have a shady track record of putting all kinds of chemicals and genetically engineered stuff into our food, just because they legally can, could ultimately take days, months, or even years off our lives. And by then, it'll be too late. For True Stream Media, I'm Melissa Melton.
And I'm Aaron Dykes.